What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Daily Zest. I am your host, Randi Hipper, back at it today with some news, with some zest, because there is so much, as always, going on in the crypto Twitter space. Friends, if you are here, make sure to smash the likes, subscribe, or follow if you're on TikTok, and share the stream out with friends so more people could catch up on the news and know what's going on and get zesty with us. I see everyone in the chat. Hi, Crypto Night. I know you'll be back later. Hope you're doing well. Travis, new viewer. Nice to see you. Colin, nice to see you. Kenny, what's up? Randy, what's up? Friends, again, if you're here, make sure to say hi in the chat. We're all friendly people out here. Enter the poll as well if you think Elon Musk should resign as Twitter's CEO, because this is a big thing that's going on right now. We knew a lot of this was going to happen, but before we get into the news, we're going to talk about the markets. Hi, Bitcoin, crypto, and freedom of choice. It's nice to see you. Again, make sure you like, subscribe, share this out with friends, and let's jump into the news. First off, let's share. We are looking at coin market cap. Bitcoin is currently sitting at $16,796 today, down 0.3% in the past 24 hours. Again, not a lot of price movement. Ethereum right now sitting at $1,210, down 0.18% in the past 24 hours. Let's see what Litecoin's up to. Litecoin is currently sitting at $65, up 0.04%. Again, not a lot of price movement, basically flat in the past 24 hours. We're going to see how everything plays out. I feel like there's a big move coming. I don't know in which direction. Chat, do let me know. Are you feeling bullish? Are you feeling bearish? Let me know what you think. Let's jump into the news. Oh, Ken's Log is here. Hi, Ken's Log. Kingmaster, Mark Lamarck, K9MM. Nice to see you. Okay, friends. You're bearish, Ken. Nah. Don't be bearish on me. Okay. Yesterday, there was a new Twitter files released, and Elon Musk said, yikes. What it was about is how Twitter quietly aided the Pentagon's covert online PSYOP campaign. Despite promises to shut down covert state-run propaganda networks, Twitter docs show that the social media giant directly assisted the U.S. military's influence operations. What we've been finding out, I guess, through these Twitter files is that there was deep government involvement and three-letter agency involvement within social media and creating shadow banning and censorship. And now this is all kind of being released with the Twitter files. Again, I'm not going to get too deep into it. It's so political and crazy. If you want to catch up on the Twitter files, make sure to look on Elon Musk's Twitter and talk about it. Again, what we are talking about today and what the poll in the YouTube chat is looking at. Let's actually see how the poll is doing. Let's see. Should Elon Musk resign as CEO of Twitter? Friends on TikTok, give me a yes or a no. Friends in the chat, enter the poll on YouTube. Should Elon Musk resign as CEO of Twitter? 27% of friends said yes. Goodbye, Mr. Musk. 53% of you guys said no. Stay, Elon, stay. And then 20% of you guys said, honestly, I don't know, man. And I feel you with every single one of them. I mean, listen, I don't want to see Elon Musk go. I don't want to see him go. I don't know. I think that there's a lot of decisions that maybe not a lot of us agree with all of them. And of course, he can't please everybody. How could you be in that position and please everybody? I think that's what we really have to think about here. You have to be patient with this man. I don't even know if it's been 2 months since he's been in his position at Twitter. You got to give the man time. He can't change the entire thing. He can't change every look of Twitter. He can't change every problem in the short amount of time he's been there. Granted, with the time he's been there, he's been giving us a lot of information with the Twitter files, even though it's not as much information as I'd want. It's not as spicy as I'd like it, but at least we're getting some sort of confirmation that a lot of the things that were labeled conspiracies are not actually conspiracies at this point. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy about how much of this is coming to light. So again, 56% was the winning vote of no, stay, Elon, stay. Well, this is what is happening right now. The other day, we did cover this 3 days ago. Elon said, should I step down as head of Twitter? I will abide by the results of this poll. There were 17.5 million votes on this poll. 57.5% of people said yes, he should step down from Twitter versus the 42.5% that said no. The public has spoken. Elon maybe was backtracking a little bit, but he said, I will resign as CEO as soon as I find someone foolish enough to take the job. After that, I will just run the software and servers teams. Elon's not stepping down right now, guys, but he will resign when he finds someone that wants to take the job. And I understand what he's saying. I really do. If you're in that position, how could you please everybody? There's a fine line to walk, especially when you're talking about free speech. What can people say? What can they not? What's okay to post? What's not? It's a fine line. What are you guys talking about in the chat? I want to catch up. Hi, Maddie. Nice to see you. Hi, Kwa. Yeah, I don't know what Twitch keeps blocking me for some reason, man. I'm sorry. You could hang out here. This is the better spot. I can see your comments. I don't think he's gonna sell Twitter. Yeah, Kenzlog, I feel you. I do like Elon's Twitter. There's so many more things that you're able to say now. You won't have to be as scared anymore just to express a simple feeling. A lot of the things that were taken down were just downright crazy. So yeah, I understand. Hi, Daddy-O. We're going to see. Next, there was an outage yesterday. Gemini was down for a little bit, and I think it still is down. They said at 10:49 a.m. yesterday, we are entering maintenance mode while we investigate an application recovery issue. Our team is working diligently to address this issue, and we expect all systems to be back online shortly. Shook. Everyone was freaking out. They then tweeted at 1:15, we're working on a solution to the application recovery issue we identified and expect all systems to be back online shortly. All customer accounts and funds remain completely secure. I'm not sure that they're back online. This is the last tweet that I've seen concerning the outage. So I don't know if Gemini is back up. If anyone in the chat can confirm for me, that would be amazeballs. On to the FTX contagion. What is going on here? We were talking about this yesterday a little bit. Just want to kind of refresh. FTX is seeking to claw back donations to politicians and charities. What I found funny about this was he gave all this money out, and now people actually want to give it back. So they're looking to get money back, but people are willing to throw it. They're willing to throw it. Yesterday, we were reading an article how people wanted to just, hey, take my donation back. I don't want it anymore. I don't want to be associated. Or they gave the money away to charity, which is crazy too, because then don't you have to go back to the charity and say, hey, like those were customer funds there. Not sure how that's going to work. Just wanted to bring that up. I thought it was important. Following the FTX craziness, Tiffany Fong, this is not confirmed, but she did say yesterday that Sam Bankman-Fried is flying back to the U.S. today, Wednesday, to face criminal charges. Now, we do know he was in court. The Bit Squad, BitBoy and his squad were out in the Bahamas. They were in the courtroom. I was on Around the Blockchain's Twitter Spaces this morning, and they were talking about this and how SBF looked scared. There was no one there to support him. And this was against, apparently, he went rogue. This wasn't the plan. We talked about this yesterday. There wasn't the plan to want to be extradited. But I think he wants to. I just saw this article that was just freshly out 30 minutes ago before I came on. Sam Bankman-Fried seeks bail while being extradited to the U.S. Lawyers for SBF are negotiating with federal prosecutors in New York on a bail arrangement that would enable him to avoid detention. People familiar with the matter told CNN. FTX crypto exchange founder SBF, who oversaw his now bankrupt crypto empire from a luxury compound in the Bahamas, is expected to return as early as Wednesday to the U.S. Federal prosecutors in the U.S. have charged him with orchestrating one of the biggest financial frauds in American history. Once the 30-year-old is in the U.S., he will appear before a judge in Manhattan for a bail hearing. The timing of that hearing will depend on when he arrives in New York and is processed. Ooh, SBF making his way back to the U.S. And if you've been tuning in and hanging out with us, we also covered that he was supposed to actually have an extradition hearing on February 8th of 2023. All of a sudden, he has this emergency kind of hearing out of nowhere, and he wants to come back to the U.S., which wasn't originally his plan, but he did not waive his right for extradition. So he is wanting to come back home. He doesn't want to be there. Apparently, this is gross. The prison he's in, apparently it's worse than Rikers Island. If you guys are familiar with that, that's a train wreck of a place. He said in the week and a half since his arrest in the Bahamas, SBF had been held in a prison that U.S. officials have described as overcrowded, dirty, and lacking medical care. Its crowded cells often lack mattresses and are infested with rats, maggots, and insects. This is described as inhumane. There are frequent lockdowns, overcrowding, and power outages that have left it without heat in the middle of the winter. This is where he's going to be. Actually, this isn't even about the Bahamas. It's about MDC. This is a pre-trial holding facility that he doesn't want to go to. So again, he doesn't want to stay in the Bahamas, but he doesn't want to go to certain holding facilities either. So SBF, he's in a little bit of a hole right now. Will he be coming back to the U.S. today? We're going to have to see. I am waiting on hearing back. I've been constantly refreshing my Googles, waiting for an answer. Do you think he's going to get out of this? I honestly don't know how. We do know, if you guys have been keeping up, Caroline, we have not heard about Caroline. She is actually in New York. She's been in New York. She took a picture in a photo in a coffee shop, having our nice croissants and coffee out here in the city in Soho. But anyway, we all know where Caroline is. SBF seems to be headed this way to New York. We're going to see what happens. And maybe I'll run into him at a coffee shop somewhere. Who knows? SBF, I hope we get some answers here, friends. I really do. Ken's log, welcome home, Sam. Absolutely. Yeah, and Bitcoin, crypto, and freedom of choice, the DEXs are the future. We're going to get into why we need some DEXs out here. Hi, MK. Yeah, he did hurt crypto. It sucks. And you know what? It's not even a crypto thing, but people associated it with crypto, which is unfortunate. It's unfortunate. People should not associate what happened with FTX with crypto because it's not a crypto issue. He used crypto as a catalyst to push all of this. This was strictly a fraud issue. Him taking money from people thinking they were investing in cryptocurrency, and him taking the money and straight up giving it to Alameda, which then he used it as his own piggy bank, buying condos, buying real estate, and making political donations. That's what happened. That's what happened. Joey Jett. It's a fraud issue, 100%. And Cynthia Loomis said it right. I should play her clip again. Because it was just so beautiful. It was so beautiful. Let me see if I can find it. Loomis. There we go. Is this the clippy? 1 second. I just want to play it because it's just like so gold. Yeah. Here it is. I pull up the facts for you guys always.
Digital assets. We're conflating topics today. Digital assets are not on trial. Fraud and organizations are on trial. So let's separate digital assets from corrupt organizations. FTX, as I've been saying for the last few weeks, is good old-fashioned fraud. And what they did is separate from digital assets. Now, we've all heard that FTX lent its executives hundreds of millions of dollars in commingled customer funds for personal use, and customers who tried to wire money to FTX were instead given Alameda's routing number. That is fraud. That's fraud whether it's conducted in US dollars or euros or digital assets. That is fraud.
Yes. Go off. Go off. Exactly. This was not a crypto issue. This is strictly a fraud issue. This had to do with him using money for personal use and FTX not even having a bank account and sending money straight to Alameda and straight up doing whatever they wanted with it. That's it. This is a fraud issue. Bullish Bradley, hello and good morning to you, my friend. Hello and good morning to you. This is so frustrating. Next, a piece of weird news. I guess it's just something I guess I wanted to share with you guys because why not? Peer-to-peer crypto marketplace Paxful removes ETH from its platform. I was surprised to see this. Revenue is nice, but integrity trumps all, quote Ray Youssef, announcing ETH's removal from the marketplace he founded and runs. So yes, Ray Youssef is the founder CEO of Paxful. And he said among the reasons why he decided to do this was because ETH's network switched from proof of stake from proof of work. And he said, quote, proof of work is the innovation that makes Bitcoin the only honest money there is, whereas proof of stake has rendered ETH essentially a digital form of fiat, he claimed. ETH is controlled by a small number of people, and one day you will need permission to use it, he continued. I thought this was pretty spicy. This was his official tweet from The Matter. He said, we finally kicked Ethereum off our marketplace. 11.6 million humans safer. Integrity over revenue. Handshake emoji. Who's next? He used this meme. Deleted ETH from our marketplace. Come at me, bro. Along with a nice little email that he wrote everyone. Now, I see why he's in a tiff. He took it off because he doesn't like proof of stake. And there are cons to proof of stake, just like there are cons to proof of work. However, that I do agree that proof of work is a tad better. I don't think it makes Bitcoin the only true money because, there is, Litecoin out there that is proof of work and one of the fairest launches out there. No pre-mine, no none of that. So I don't think Bitcoin's the only form of just sound money like he's talking about, but I see what he's coming at. Do I think he should have removed ETH? I don't know. That's not my business. It's not my company. How do you guys feel that he removed ETH? Should he have removed ETH? Obviously, he does not care about the revenue that the trading might bring in. He just wants Bitcoin. He wants proof of work. I don't use Paxful, so I'm not sure if they're a Bitcoin only exchange. I'm pretty sure. Ozzy, nice to see you. What's cracking, man? You made it. Yes, you did. You did. It is spicy. Yeah, pretty spicy. Now, this is what I found funny. The Indian central bank governor said the next financial crisis will be because of cryptocurrencies if they're not banned. India's central bank governor, I don't even want to try to pronounce that name. I'm going to do some bad with that. But they predicted that the next financial crisis will come from private cryptocurrencies if they are allowed to be regulated and not banned outright. They were speaking at the Business Standard BFSI Insight Summit on Wednesday. Our view is that it should be prohibited because if you try to regulate it and allow it to grow, please mark my words that the next financial crisis will... Oh, I forgot to show you. Because if you try to regulate it and allow it to grow, please mark my words that the next financial crisis will come from private cryptocurrencies. They have no underlying value. They have huge inherent risk for our macroeconomic and financial stability. I'm yet to hear any credible argument about what public good or what public purpose it serves. And they wrote the term private cryptocurrencies is being used to make the distinction between a public cryptocurrency such as India's CBDC and cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin and Ether, which are issued by private players. People familiar with the central bank's functioning told CoinDesk. I think the term private cryptocurrency is a fashionable way of describing what is otherwise a 100% speculative activity, and there is a talk about that it should be regulated. This makes no sense to me. So they're saying that crypto and Bitcoin has no underlying value. Friends, we know that's not true. They're not going to ban cryptocurrency. Why? Because they can't. They literally can't. You can't ban cryptocurrencies. How many times, friends, someone in the chat could probably count it, how many times has China banned crypto and banned Bitcoin? How many times? This is what it's all about, is trying to push a CBDC. CBDCs are the end. No CBDCs, no! We will not do it. We will not do it. At least we will try to resist while we can. Friends, this is actually insane. We know why Bitcoin has value, why cryptocurrency has value. We get to be our own bank. Censorship-resistant payments. We get to transact with anyone, anywhere in the world, at any time, instantly, because we have cryptocurrency like Bitcoin. We have our keys to our wallets, and our funds are stored safely. We're not using a CBDC where they could tell us what to do. I'm not doing it. Have money that you own. And don't forget that there are only 21 million Bitcoin, that there will only ever be 21 million Bitcoin. No more. This is not like fiat, where there's just unlimited amounts and the money printer goes burr. We need money that we're in control of. We have to say no to CBDCs and step up. India, of course they're going to say Bitcoin and crypto has no value. That's literally like how JP Morgan was saying that crypto tokens lack value a few months ago. Or last week, a few weeks ago, he said crypto tokens are like pet rocks. Meanwhile, his patent after 2 years just got approved for a crypto wallet. Guys, we have to be smarter than that. We have to ignore the FUD like this and continue to stick in our convictions. No one can ban crypto. This is the they fight you phase. This has been happening for years, trying to slam down crypto. No, this is bad. This is for criminals. What kind of criminal activity goes on in the traditional financial system, friends? Don't forget that the Reserve Bank of India launched its CBDC. It began on December 1st. This has been implemented. Of course, they're going to say crypto tokens and crypto has no value because they want to push a CBDC. And what's one example of how you can force a CBDC? We covered this article as well, if you guys remember. Nigeria, they want to reduce the amount of cash individuals are spending. They want a cashless Nigeria and increase the use of their CBDC. And in December 6th circular, it was noted that individuals and businesses would now be limited to withdrawing $45 per day and $225 per week at the ATMs. Individuals and business will be limited to withdrawing $225 and $1,125 respectively at banks per week, with individuals hit with a 5% fee and businesses with a 10% fee for amounts above those limits. The maximum cash withdrawal via point of sales is also capped at $45 per day. This is how the CBDCs get implemented. You're cornered. You can't transact with cash. Soon, you're going to hear that cash isn't accepted at all. It's done. You have to cash in your fiat for a CBDC. This is what's coming, and it's unfortunate. It really is unfortunate. We have to fight back, friends. Know why we're here. Armani, yar like Armani, just yar. John Germain, Sean, nice to see you. Yes, please, guys, smash the likes, subscribe, share the stream out with friends so more people can learn about what's going on. We were talking about this yesterday, Visa. Yes, they're trying to do something with automatic payments and a self-custodial wallet, but at the same time, if you look on their website, they're working on CBDCs. Be careful. Maybe do a little bit of extra research. Dive in. Yes, maybe this is positive news, but what's going on in the background? Or this is negative news. What's really going on in the background and why are they saying this? Of course, they're going to say crypto tokens lack value if you're pushing a CBDC. That's it. Stick in your convictions, my friends. Know why we're here. I know BBB is here. Oh, that's BBB. Bitcoin Crypto Freedom. That is BBB. I see your profile pic. I can't see it over here, but I see it over there. Friends, we have to fight back. Be your own bank. Stick with Bitcoin. Stick with cryptocurrency. And we will all make it. We will all make it. Do not forget. Do not forget. Friends, thank you for coming today. Tomorrow, I will be back at 12 p.m. Eastern. And I think tomorrow at 4 p.m., let me just confirm. Hold on. Google Calendar. Google Calendar. Okay, yes, confirmed. Okay, tomorrow, 12 p.m. Eastern, I'll be here, dropping the news as always. Then I'll be back at 4 p.m. Eastern tomorrow with the Zesty guest. As always, we're doing a nice holiday celebration. Friends, thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you all. Make sure to like, subscribe, share the stream out with friends, and comment after this is over. Let me know how you feel if Elon should step down as CEO, if you enjoyed the show. Thank you again. Have a great day, a happy Wednesday, and as always, stay zesty. Peace.